Well, it's another day working on this beast. I brought my my cherry picker because that intake manifold's a bitch to get out. Just, I don't know if you can really see it, but there's not a whole lot of room to work underneath the car because of the downpipe and the drive shaft. I could probably easily take out the downpipe, but meh. So I just said, hey, I got a cherry picker. I rarely use it, so I think I'm gonna use it because this, according to the timing belt, according to the Chilton's manual, once you get everything out, all you have to do is unbolt the turbo, and then you can lift the head out. So that's I'm gonna see if that works. So supposedly, but right now I have what's left to do is I have to take out the timing belt component stuff. I know the timing belt's already out, and I can take it out, but the cover is still attached to the head. So I'm gonna have to take the wheel off and get up in there, you know. And yeah. So, but yeah, it's got a little engine hook here and one right here. So it should be pretty straightforward to pull it out. Oh my! I hope I don't have to take the hood out to. I hope I don't have to take the hood off to use the cherry picker though. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. Maybe I can prop the hood up farther, maybe. Well, we'll see. And that hood it's heavy, man. I don't want to take that thing off by myself. It's and I don't want to take it off. Period. It's a massive hood. All right. Let's get it also, my parts tray here is starting to fill up. See, I got the radiator hoses, the fuel rail with the injectors, and the motor mount. The motor mount is interesting. I've never worked on the 1G style motor mount. It's got this weird looking bolt here that bolts to the motor mount, and then and it's got some studs going through here. It's a pretty beefy setup. I kind of like it. It's different than a 2G mount, that's for sure. Alright, here we go. Alright, so I'm having a little trouble with this timing belt cover here. These bolts, the right one in particular, there was one on the left side of this water pump, and I managed to get it out, but this one is right behind the pump. What the hell am I supposed to do with that, right? Shit. Anyway, so what wound up happening, I pretty much almost ran out of tools to use to try to take that out, but I used this, I'll zoom out a little. I used this skinny Harbor Freight ratcheting tool with a little universal joint 10mm thingy socket, and I was able to break it loose enough, and then I had to use a regular size 10mm and unscrew it by hand. It's not good thing it isn't very tight, and then this, while the bolt was coming out, this got stuck on the water pump there, so I'm having to take it out by hand, which is not too difficult now, and it's out. So I had to take the water pump. I obviously had to take the pulley out too for the water pump. I got it. There's that bitch bolt. Yeah. Alright, and apparently all of these bolts are different sizes. Make sure you install the right ones. Alright, well. And I think the timing belt cover comes off. Yes, finally, it's free. Finally got that bolt off and the timing cover off. Phew, what a bitch. It was, I think like these two right here, or these two right here, really hard to get off. It's just, they just don't give you a lot of space to work with, man. I have to raise and lower the engine, and a lot of pain in the ass. And I'm looking at these, what is it? The axles, the CV, yeah, the CV joints or CV boots, and they're rubbing on each other because they're the car is so low, it's at an extreme angle, and they're just the rubber is rubbing on each other. That can't be good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to raise this car up like an inch. The thing is, I don't really know how to do it. Anyway, but yeah, here's a shot of the feel coilovers. I don't really know how to raise or lower it. I'm assuming this is some kind of locking nut here. I don't know how to move the whole assembly though. I know this is to adjust the spring, the preload. Anyway, we'll figure it out. But yeah, I got the cover off. I can see all the guts. I see the balance shaft belt is still there. That's good. Yeah, so I just have to take the rear cover stuff off first. But, there's a lot of timing belt junk in there. But yeah, anyway, so I got it off. If anybody knows how to take that bolt off, the one that goes on the water pump here, if you guys know an easier way to do it, please let me know. Because that was really hard to get to. I'm just lucky it was in there very tight. I just had to break it loose with this one and then work it loose with this. Actually, I kind of have a tool that I think might have worked good. I got this in Japan. It's a cool little wrench kit. I got it for only $1 in Japan. It's amazing, right? It has a 10 mil and it has a 1/4 inch. And it's a little tiny wrench, and I think that would have done the job really good too. But I didn't get a chance to try it. So, but next time I do it, I'll probably think of that tool. But yeah, like I said, there's always a right tool to make the job easier. You could always use the wrong tool, and then it will not be as easy. But you use the right tool for the right job, and hopefully you don't damage anything, right? That's why you got to use the right tool. Anyway, alright, I got part of the rear timing belt cover stuff off. I think I'm ready to pull the head. I think I have to double check that if there's anything else attached to it, but I think we're good. This cover is not going to come off until the cam gear comes off, but I'm just going to pull the head now. I really got to check to see if the pistons are damaged. It'll be a surprise. So, before I pull the head, the next part is to unbolt the turbo, and it always makes me nervous pulling these out, especially when these are like the stock config. I am definitely gonna take the stud out on the turbo next time. It's a pain in the ass, but if the head just comes straight out, the turbo drops down, head will come straight out, hopefully. Oh shit, I still have to take this oil thing out too. That would be bad if I left that in there. I don't know what else is connected on the bottom. I believe that's it. All the motor mounting stuff. Oh yeah, shit. I'm gonna have to take a look at this a little more. But according to the book, I should be able to pull the head once I unbolt the turbo. So we'll see. Alright, HadesOmega out. We'll see if I crack the bolts. I always bust the bolts on these, but the stuff looks pretty good, so we'll see. Oh yeah, so success. They all came out, no problem. 3 bolts are right here. They look like they're in good shape still. They have the little, they're pretty corroded, but there's supposed to be like a dot on it or something. These ones don't seem to have it. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it doesn't have a dot. But these are actually locking washers. They're like they're kind of bent, sorta. So like they add a kind of like a tension so the bolts don't come loose. So the stud's still in there. Hopefully the engine comes out no problem. I've unbolted the oil line. Hopefully that won't give me any problems. It came out pretty easy. It started twisting a little bit when I took the bolt out, but yeah. So supposedly it should come out now. I'm gonna go read the book again and see if I missed anything, but I think it'll come out. And I think this is just connected to the exhaust manifold, so it should just come straight out. So here it goes.